How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Roast Podcast. I'm your host, Sam's Movies, joined once again by my co-host, Six Factions. Six Factions, welcome to the podcast once again.
Thank you very much.
Oh, cheers.
What is up?
Well, we're just talking today. We got some topics sorted for once today on the Roast Podcast. And, yeah, it's real quarantine hours once again.
Yes, quarantine connections.
Quarantine connections. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's actually a rip, though. This is meant to be an in-person only podcast, and we've been forced to go online.
Yeah, everything's been forced to go online.
It's just shit.
It's just not good.
Makes me
Not
want
good
to
at
cry.
all.
Makes me want to cry, and fucking hell. Nah, it's shit for everyone. Like, there's some people who do podcasts that have like 200 plus episodes, and it's like, fuck. How do you even keep filming them?
How do you even keep filming them? They just keep stuff to talk about.
Yeah, fuck. They just always have shit to talk about. Speaking of shit to talk about, I may as well bring up the first topic, which is what we were going to talk about last time, but I forgot to mention it. Fuck.
Yes.
Looney Tunes back in action.
No, dude.
This is the
That was
greatest
a ride.
the greatest movie of all time, I reckon, arguably.
Arguably.
It's actually an all-time classic, I reckon.
It is pretty god tier.
Do you remember what happens in that movie?
For the most part, I do.
How long has it been
I
since
wish
you've
I
seen
didn't, but I do.
it? How long do you reckon it's been since you've seen it?
10 years plus.
Really?
Easily. Yeah.
Shit. I mean, I hadn't seen it in like almost like 15 years before I saw it the other week, and it was just like, holy shit. What a freaking... What a throwback.
God damn. Yeah, it's a ride. I will say that for the most part.
It's
I
kind
can't
of...
say it was a very good ride, but it was a ride.
I like it. It's kind of like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, except not as good.
Yeah. Well, that's because it's, a hybrid live action animation. So it's like it's always going to be going up against that.
Yeah, that's like the pinnacle of hybrid,
Yeah.
live action mixed with animation.
Exactly.
Disney used to try it a lot in their old movies, but it was shit.
The Road to El Dorado.
Oh no. That movie's fucking... Oh, I didn't even know what to think about it.
I actually enjoyed it. It was pretty good. It was very nice to look at least.
You mean that hot animated chick?
I'm talking about the Road to El Dorado.
Yeah, there's a hot animated chick in the Road to El Dorado. Oh.
Yes, I know there is, but
There's probably
it's a good looking movie.
There's probably some weird Rule 34 stuff with that chick.
Yeah, I mean, of course there's gonna be.
I didn't.
In fact,
don't look it up, please, for the love of God.
Don't look it up. Okay,
Everyone
looking it up right now.
Oh God. What was that character's name?
Oh, no.
I reckon I've seen that once, The Road to El Dorado.
Road to El Dorado.
We watched it in history class, I think, in like year 7.
I can't remember. I can't remember. I just remember watching it and thinking that it was nice like animation. Because it was their last hand-drawn one, wasn't it?
Oh, probably was. I don't know.
Yeah.
The animation is good. It's just a weird story. Very strange.
Yeah, it kind of bombed, but
I mean, yeah, it's Looney Tunes back in action, though. I mean,
big sad.
I remember distinctly the water tower scene where the water tower falls over.
And wax them. Yeah, they get pretty beat up. It's pretty funny. I mean, it's slapstick. It's
Wait, it waxed them?
It whacks them, yeah. As I said, it's slapstick. It's like...
Which scene are you thinking of right now?
The water tower.
And it falls and just destroys.
It falls on them.
It doesn't fall on them, though.
pretty sure my version of it has it like falling on them.
Oh fuck! It falls next to them. It falls near them, but it doesn't fall on them. You have. It has been a
Yeah,
while since
alright.
you've seen this.
It has been a while, so I'm kind of
Jeez.
just talking up my ass. I don't really know.
They'll die at the end.
Just looking at, oh, Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet was pretty fucking good.
Everyone thought that was the shit, and then I watched it and I got bored and I didn't really care. Actually, I don't think I ever saw it. Unless,
I
wait.
swear to God. I swear to God, if you ever watch Treasure Planet,
Oh, I could
Planet,
never watch
it's-
that movie
it's
now.
good.
Nah, it's a kid's. I could never watch that now. It's not like an adult's animation.
You're a fucking idiot.
Fuck
if you think
you.
there's nothing to enjoy in Treasure Planet
No.
as an adult.
It is. There's nothing. It is. It seems like absolute dribble.
It seems you're a fucking. You're the movie channel here, and you're the one that's going, oh, Treasure Planet, there's going to be absolutely nothing
Look,
to find. Of
it'd probably
substance
be a
for an
great
adult.
movie if I was younger, but I couldn't give a shit about. I mean, Stitch is different because I watched Stitch when I was younger. Lilo and Stitch. Stitch the movie.
Yikes.
the anime
Shocking.
Stitch where his eyes, he opens his mouth and it's the nani, oh fucking hell.
Yes, I do remember that. I thought that was pretty funny.
It's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck. Fucking hell. Have you seen, oh, this is another topic I really wanted to talk about in depth, but not like too in depth. Have you seen the movie Cast Away?
No, sadly.
I won't give it away, which it sucks that you haven't seen it because now I can't like talk about it in depth. I'll just give the synopsis. I'm gonna see it tonight. I've seen it a fair few times, but it's just a great movie. Basically, the synopsis is this guy, he's in a plane crash. He crashes. His plane crashes near a deserted island, and he has to survive on an island, uninhabited island, for literally years.
Oh, is that the one where he goes insane and he's got the volleyball with the face on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that because of it. Because of the reference in Madagascar.
Oh yeah, Madagascar. Wilson.
No, he called his football Spalding.
Oh yeah, fuck! I keep forgetting. I thought they directly referenced it, but no, it's like shut up, Spalding.
Yeah, and he's got a basketball, which is pretty funny.
Oh fucking hell! It's actually nah. You got to be in a certain mood to watch Castaway, and I'm just in the mood to watch it right now. It's just a great movie.
I'm sure it is.
You should watch it too.
You should watch Treasure Planet.
Oh, we're not gonna do that kind of deal. Like, Castaway's a movie.
Bro.
Castaway's a classic though. Treasure Planet's just like
Bro. Bro.
Treasure Planet. Where? Yeah.
You're fucking missing out, son. It's good. It's good.
I was about to watch it once. Fuck. I was about to watch it once, and I was just
You
like,
missed out. It's really good.
It's one of those movies where I was like, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, but I mean, we appreciate different things.
Yeah, that's true. I saw this 7.2 out of 10. I was not high enough.
I cannot believe you just said that.
No, I'm kidding. Not
I
high enough.
swear.
7.2 out of 10, not high enough.
Oh my god.
What's Castaway? It's probably much higher. Castaway. Here we go.
Oh,
Castaway 7.8. 7.8 is the. Yep. It's the. That's the rating when you know it's good.
well, what did Treasure Planet get? 7?
7.2.
7.2.
It's not that much of a
Bro.
difference.
You are splitting hairs over 0.6 of a point.
It just looks like such
I
a
swear.
kids movie.
I swear. You gotta be kidding me, bro.
There's like a
Having a
creature
like
in it. What is this? There's like a praying mantis type creature. What the fuck?
What in Treasure Planet? Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's a fucking like.
Whoa, there's actually. It's pretty good animation. It looks pretty amazing.
It's the most expensive, traditionally animated feature film ever made.
Serious?
Yep. $140 million, which you think that's not a whole lot, but you know, most expensive traditionally animated.
How much money do they lose?
How much money did they lose? Only about 30 million.
Oh man, it's not worth it. You don't make anything out of that. They made no money from this movie.
Yeah, but they gave us a fucking great film.
That's true.
It's only because at the time, you know, everyone was like, oh, 3D's the new 2D, and everyone was going to watch other shit like Toy Story and stuff.
Mm. I mean,
they'd had their fill. They were sick and tired of, you know, the 2D animation, and they wanted the cool new 3D thing.
I mean, we've probably already talked about this on the podcast before, but what is your take on Illumination Entertainment?
Oh my god. Right. Bro, if I had, you know, the Infinity Gauntlet or the Dragon Balls, and I had the chance to evaporate something, you know, just make it go away, I'd just get rid of Illumination. I swear to God.
Let's see what...
You know, they apparently gave Illumination the rights to a Mario movie. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me?
I think I heard about that. They're gonna do some sort of like Nintendo shit.
And it's just like, bro, Nintendo has like a track record of quality and like going above and beyond for quality's sake. Meanwhile, Illumination is just like
cancer.
Bruh, scrape the bottom of that barrel, boy. I want all of those dregs.
What have they done? See, they've only done one good movie. Like it was their first one, Despicable Me.
That's because Despicable Me #1 was the only one that had like any actual effort put into it. And then once they realized that everyone loves Mignon, they're like, Mignon. They're just like, let's sell Minions. And they've just rode that gravy train the entire way.
Despicable Eggs still
so disappointing. You're gonna be fucking kidding me. Despicable Egg.
What's the one where he just blows up instantly?
What?
It's a
YouTube
poop where he's like starts talking, yeah, he just blows up. And I was like, I used to laugh my head off at it.
Oh, I think I remember a whole lot of those. They were really good.
We used to watch them.
I watched a lot of them. They were funny as fuck.
Oh, you know what's a terrible movie? I swear we talked about this before. The Lorax. Have you seen that?
Yes. But I gave up halfway through. I couldn't be bothered finishing it.
It's the fucking worst. They made us watch it in school. And when the "How bad can I be" song came up, I just wanted to freaking gut my head in.
Yeah, you know what? It could be worse. It could be worse.
Man, the Lorax was fucking
Actually,
trash.
no, it couldn't be. The Lorax was absolutely fucking terrible.
One of the worst movies I reckon I've ever seen.
It's like,
animated.
Let's make a movie about Lorax, but only give Lorax like 15 minutes of fucking screen time. And the rest goes to some insufferable little shit.
Oh, fuck.
It's like, bro, we get it. You want to fight the bourgeoisie. Fucking seize the means of productions already. Goddamn.
I'm looking at their movies list right now, and there's one that's giving me Vietnam flashbacks, and it was like
Planet 51.
Year 11, right? Year 11. I went to the movies with this girl I liked, right? And this dude that, unbeknownst to me, had a thing for the girl I liked as well. This is the weirdest fucking thing, weirdest story ever. Anyway, us three, no joke. Year 11 went to see The Secret Life of Pets. If the person's listening to this right now, she'll know.
You're gonna be fucking kidding me, bro.
Legit, I get to the movies, I'm like, there's a few good movies playing. I'm like, oh, look, there's some good movies playing now. What are we watching? Are we watching this one? Are we watching that one? No, we're gonna watch The Secret Life of Pets.
Wow.
And I was just like, what?
That's guaranteed to get the ladies wet. The Secret Life of Pets. I cannot think of a bigger snooze fest.
I was like, what?
The secret life of pets.
She really wanted to see it. I think it was her idea or something. I don't know.
Wow, throw her under the bus.
Oh, I'm happy
God
to.
damn. God damn.
Nah, you know
That's
who it is.
dodgy.
Oh wait, I'll text
Yeah,
the
I know.
name to you.
I know who it is. I'm pretty sure you may have told me this movie before. Told me this story. Just
Have
vaguely. I don't know. I do know who it is though. I do know who it is.
I'm gonna need to find this in editing if you mention her name, so don't, please.
No, I'm not gonna mention names.
Thanks. There you go. You've got it in. Yeah, I've messaged it to you just then anyway. You'll know who it is. Anyway.
Yeah, it's definitely who I was thinking of. That's correct.
So yeah, it was like I just sat there. I'm just like, why am I watching a 3-year-old's movie? There was so many. The awkward part was there were a lot of younger kids in the cinema. I'm like, why are we here? I literally just thought that. I'm like, what am I fucking doing here?
Yeah, that's just strange, bro. Why of all the things you could have been watching.
I was almost.
Although I have a similar story. No, gonna.
Oh no! What is this?
All right, so I'm like just going around doing whatever, and I'm pretty sure it was like, no, what was it? It was like we met on like Tinder or something in 2005, right?
Wait, in 2005?
This is embarrassing. No, but it's like, no, 2015.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm thinking, look, it's almost 11, but you know. So we're like, all right, what are we going to do? Let's go see a movie. And I'm pretty sure she was like super into me at that time, but I was kind of just like, whatever. You can't be asked right now. I know. You hear me say that right now, and you think like, what the fuck? This dude is like basically cooled off. What the fuck? No, but it's like I went to see Home. Bro.
You
went to see
you're breaking
Home.
up a little bit, yeah.
Bro. We went to see a movie and I ballsed everything up. No, I'm pretty sure I didn't balls anything up. But like we saw Home.
What is Home?
You know, the one with, you know, fucking I can't remember the guy's name.
Home is, let's see.
Sheldon Cooper.
Oh no! Wait, Home
as the VA for the main character.
Is it just called Home? There's no such thing. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Home 2015.
Home 2015.
Oh, wait, what?
I thought it was a good film.
Oh,
I thought
okay,
it was
found
cute.
it. Worlds Collide Home. I've never heard of this until now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Rihanna, Sheldon Cooper, Jim Parsons, Steve Martin, Jennifer Lopez. Oh, they all took checks.
Yeah, they all phoned it in a little bit.
Literally phoned in.
Yeah, it was kind of phoned in, but at least it was better than, you know, Planet 51.
Oh, I know that one. Is
I
that
actually enjoyed the little Rover character from Planet 51. He was cute as fuck.
Is there any animated movies you despise? Sure.
Any animated, there is a few. Let me find them. Aside from, you know, the big names like the Emoji Movie and all those other pieces of shit.
I love the Emoji Movie.
I'm gonna kill you the next time I see you for saying that. I swear.
Do the emoji pop.
You die.
You know, there's a full reaction of me and my mate watching that on my channel.
No, I did not.
It felt it honestly felt like I was sitting there for 3.5 hours, and it only went for an hour and 20 minutes.
It's because it's one long commercial, and commercials are designed to feel longer than they are.
It's painful.
What's one that I absolutely despised? Ooh, an animated film. I don't know. Most of them that I've watched have been actually pretty good. can't say much for like, you know, the big name pieces of shit like goddamn Shark Tale. But one
Shark
that I
Tank.
did despise. Oh,
Have you seen Hop before?
Pardon?
Have you heard of Hop?
Hop.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's pretty
I'm thinking
obnoxious.
I'm thinking like purely animated, not like hybrid.
Oh, okay. Purely animated.
Oh, I mean, like for if you're gonna ask for like hybrid
Yeah,
CGI
no,
live
it's true.
action,
There's a lot of them hybrid ones.
there's a lot of them that are very, very bad. But if you want one that I think takes the cake, look up Time Warrior.
Oh no.
This is so bad. And not the Doctor Who episode. Time Warrior
2012.
film. It's
Oh, I remember this.
Time Warrior 2012.
I remember this.
This film, my brother, we were like, oh, what are we going to watch this? Because we used to watch like a movie every single weekend on like the Apple TV or something connected to the main screen down in the living room. And my brother was getting freaking pissed off because we would pick things that he didn't really want to watch. So he's like, my turn to pick. And I was like, yeah, whatever, you can pick. She didn't want the fight. And so he picks Time Warrior. And I had to suffer through an hour and 30 minutes of what I believe to be the worst movie I've ever seen.
What was it about? You told me last time, but I forgot.
The synopsis that I'm looking at on, what's it called? Google, is pretty apt. It's basically an alarmist's PSA on, you know, how it's basically someone's social justice like speech about how video games turn people violent.
Oh no.
Because it's like some dude sells this kid a video game with like a gun peripheral. And it turns out that the video game, if you get a high enough score in it, you get recruited into the Lord of War's eternal battle. You basically get recruited by the God of War to fight in an eternal battle for him.
What?
And at one point, there's two main characters, and you know they have to fight or whatever, something. There's one point where one of them, the bad one, the evil one, who like wins. He's the one that survives and comes out on top, I'm pretty sure. It's so bad. It's shot poorly, it's acted poorly, it's cast poorly, it sounds poorly, the story is poor. It's, as I said, this would be the most awful film I've seen in my entire life. Generally, the films that I've watched or whatever have been decent, if not, you know, pretty good. This one is the worst one I've seen ever.
Jesus.
It's not even like so bad it's good, like, you know, the Super Mario Brothers movie, which is just awful.
That sucks. It's not even enjoyable.
That was funny though. That was just because it was so bad.
Good
It was
buzz.
funny.
Good
This is so bad
yeah.
that it transcends that level of, you know, so bad it's good.
Oh no. So it's like Manos, Hands of Fate.
It's just so bad. The IMDb thing says, when two teenage boys play a pirated video game, they become recruited to the service of the Lord of War, the father of all conflict and war since the beginning of the earth. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's so bad. There's only one of the cast that has an actual picture on IMDb.
Oh, so it's a really indie movie.
It's indie as fuck. And the woman who like has the picture on IMDb only has one casting role, and it's for Time Warrior.
Oh no. How did this get on Apple TV?
Money changed hands? I don't know, you fucking tell me, dude. I kind of want you to watch it now. I kind of want to come over and just us watch it and experience this terrible, terrible film.
I remember it was on YouTube, and we kind of skipped through it a bit when I was living at yours. I remember doing this. You showed me it, and I skipped through scenes, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, the ending was so dumb. I did see the ending to it, and I'm like, this makes no fucking sense at all.
It's like, God, it's so bad. It really is just awful as fuck. It's so bad, right? I clicked on the Wikipedia page, and it's giving me like a disambiguation page, and the one that would correspond to the actual film, the 2012 independent sci-fi film, isn't a hyperlink. It's just words. So there's no page for it on Wikipedia. No one gives a shit about this movie enough to give it a Wikipedia page.
Damn.
Oh god.
How did it make it onto Apple TV?
It has its own fucking oh my god, this looks ancient. It has its own website. Like its own hype site. Oh, it's so bad.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I found a meme from the cast of the movie. Kevon Stover. Did you? This guy from the cast. His name is Kevon Stover, and I sent it to you. The screenshot of his face. He has the weirdest facial hair. It looks so bad. Kevon Stover.
God, that's awful. God, that's awful. I'm pretty sure this guy is the only person to have worked on a film other than Time Warrior in the cast.
Oh god.
God.
Joaquin Rodriguez.
It's so awful. I can't believe that I've actually seen this film.
Let's see. I actually want to read one of the
reviews. It was
reviews.
just a shit post, you know? Oh, it's up. It's actually up. If you go onto the second page of the Google, if you put in Time Warrior film, second page of the Google results, someone's uploaded the full film to YouTube.
Oh no. We should just make a podcast and all the podcast is us watching it.
I don't really want to watch it again.
We have to. Has to happen.
We can't do it like this. We have to be like present so that we can get reactions and stuff.
Oh no, it's gonna be a long way away, us doing that.
That's why I'm saying that, because I don't want to watch this anytime soon.
Let's have a look here. I'm really interested in the reviews on IMDb. One of the reviews, people are giving a 4 out of 10.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
This is not a 4 out of 10.
Someone wrote 1 out of 10. Was the casting director on drugs? There is some bad movies, but this one takes the pee. What?
This one takes the piss or something. I don't know.
Wow, what can I say? This film is just bad. Bad acting, really bad acting, bad, terrible script, and really badly thought out as story. And then they go on for a long time. Jesus, not worth the rental fee. They actually rented it.
Yeah, we rented it too. I'm glad we didn't buy it.
No. Oh, so these are a bunch of people that have found it on Apple TV, I'm guessing. It was just terrible. That's interesting why people are giving it 10 out of 10. That would be the director creating accounts and doing that.
I'm actually going to credit this film as, because when I watched it I was like young and impressionable. I'm going to credit this film as teaching me exactly what I didn't want in my cinema. Because I watched this and I remember having the worst time. I was so mad at Lachlan for picking this.
Oh, Lockie picked it.
Yeah, Lockie picked it.
Of course Lockie picked it. You never let the youngest pick the movie. Like, it's always going to be shit.
No, the problem was I actually trusted him with it, because like when he was kicking up shit about going, oh, I want to pick the film this time. The last time he did that and got to pick something, he actually picked a really good film that I'd never seen, that no one had ever heard before in the family, and it turned into like a sleeper hit that we really enjoyed watching.
Oh.
So I'm like, maybe, you know, catch a lightning in a bottle twice. And it turns out you can indeed not catch lightning in a bottle twice.
Not.
You can indeed not. Because he picked Time Warrior, and I suffered so bad. It was I cannot overstate how that it's not, you know, before last season terrible, because there's actually a little bit of, you know, competent CGI in there.
Yeah, after last season is fucking...
After last season is honestly someone's like crack delusion that they managed to put on film.
There's this
I swear.
You'd have better luck filming after last season, like anywhere like in a forest or something, rather than in like a house that like the sets that haven't even been built yet.
Or even...
Oh shit, he's breaking up a bit.
You know, it's just... When we get together next and we can watch film, this one, Time Warrior, has to go on that fucking project.
I've got
just because we have to see how bad this is together, because this is, my memories are probably not doing it any good. It is just awful.
Is it? Will I at least laugh like once at how shit the acting is, and like?
Oh, you will laugh at how shit the acting is. Yes, I reckon you will. It is. Oh.
I'm keen. As soon as...
I mean, I'm keen as well to revisit this, like, trauma, but, you know.
As soon as they change the social distancing rules, come to my house and fucking binge that shit.
Hell yeah, we'll just watch awful movies, and then, you know, we'll watch some really good ones after that to cleanse the palate, you know.
Like Jimmy Neutron, awesome. Boy Genius.
Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, man. You know where it's at. Reach for the stars to find candy bars. Fucking hell. Oh, dude. You know it.
Man, I love that movie was the tits when I was younger. That fucking...
It was great. I loved it. I thought it... I reckon if, you know... I watched Jimmy Neutron and I'm like, damn, that is... gangster. I seriously have like nothing but good memories about that.
Oh no, I have one bad memory from Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
Oh my god.
The chicken creature, when it bends over and you can see its anus.
What the fuck?
I'm not joking. I'm dead set. It bends over in the movie.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
And then
I just remembered what you're talking about. Yeah, no, you're right. Oh. God damn.
And Rebel Taxi did a review of it, one of my favourite YouTubers, and the title is Hidden Anal, wrote Jimmy Neutron.
I like that.
It's just all caps. His title of the review is Hidden Anal, Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius Review.
I like that.
I'm gonna type up Anus Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius and see how, because I have to see this.
Oh.
I can't believe they animated that.
It's just not good. It's just not good that they did that. They should have just left that out.
Sorry, I looked up Anus Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, and it's the girl character just with a like jaw drop, just like holding an ice cream.
I know exactly which frame you're talking about. I know exactly which one.
I can't do this.
So funny. Oh well.
This movie, wait, it's not coming up on images. Maybe people forgot about it. What is this chicken? How did they, like, how is that allowed? Just the freaking chicken.
I don't know. I don't know. I always thought it was ironic, or I either didn't notice it or something.
Oh, I was so confused as a young kid. I was just like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, like, that's the only reaction you need to that. Surely they've got it somewhere on YouTube. I don't know why I'm looking for this. Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius Chicken Dance. Alright, yeah, I know that. Where they'll get the adults to do the chicken dance. Oh, jeez. The chicken, bends over and turns around, and the kids are like, what the fuck is that?
It does.
It's just like, what the shit is this movie? Oh no, here we go. I think I found it. Did I? Big chicken.
Big chicken. Ultra Lord is not afraid of chickens. He is not afraid.
Ultra Lord, what is this
Ultra
shit?
Lord.
I actually love the intro to that movie when he's in the bubble and he's chasing the bus down.
That one's pretty sick. Too bad you'd never ever get to see the bubble again in the TV show.
What?
It never makes a comeback.
That's one of the coolest inventions.
I know. It's a travesty. It's a travesty.
Get fucked. No way. That's the best invention I saw him do, other than the rocket that goes into outer space, obviously. That shit.
Mm.
Oh, what the fuck? Fuck. I had another topic, by the way, for us to talk about lined up, but I don't think it's any good. Shit, I keep finding these memes. Sorry, it's making me laugh. I'm actually gone from this one.
You gotta send it. You gotta put it up on screen as well.
I'm gonna put it up on screen
Editing.
for the editing. Yeah, the editing I'm gonna put up on screen. As soon as I say that, it's gonna come up. You've seen the girl.
I knew it was this frame as well. Oh my god. I knew it was
this one
as
just
well.
made me laugh.
I like that one.
I don't know why it makes me laugh that much.
Hold on. I think I got one in return.
Oh no, we're just sending memes. This isn't even a podcast anymore. But this is Jimmy, you're trying to hate this point. I have to get rid of it. I have to get rid of this from my freaking library because it'll go in shared. Just anus boy in the shared photos of the family. Oh my god. Anus boy.
I love this one.
Oh no, this is gonna... What is this? What's gonna happen here?
I love this one more than life itself. I just remembered this one. Please, you have to... it's probably... No, you gotta put it up. Gotta put it up.
I'm definitely putting this in the podcast. Where is this? Oh, I still can't find the chicken dance.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you used to stretch.
What?
That one, the last one that you just sent me, that guy's name is Used to Stretch.
Used to stretch.
Yeah.
What the fuck? When you aren't sure if she on birth control, but you got a blast. What's in the face of Carl in the background, just sort of there?
Well, the context of the actual scene is that they're falling out of the sky in a homemade rocket. So, he brought Carl along as a co-pilot.
When you made sure she on birth control, but you got a blast. Fucking hell. Wait, what's the one in the movie where he just goes... Oh, it's the fucking line. I've completely forgotten it. It's blanked me. It's like Carl's mum. Carl, you gotta come home and do the dish. Like it just raises like that. You remember this, don't you? You remember this?
No, I found it.
Oh, fucking, what is this shit you found? Oh no! This is just this is such
this
a.
one is a classic edit. A classic edit. It's so funny.
Oh no! What is this? What the fuck? That is so bad. That's cool. I can't do this anymore. There's no. I don't even know if I should put that in the podcast. His fucking eye. What the fuck is going? Oh,
Damn,
bro.
it's great.
What is this little caption?
It's so great.
Exclamation mark.
Oh.
Oh, holy shit, Jimmy packs a lot of heat. Jimmy, oh, Jimmy! Fucking hell, I want to die now. Actually, oh my god, there's a giant spider right in front of me, holding. I think it's pregnant. What the fuck? It's crawling onto my keyboard. No joke. There's a giant spider crawling onto my keyboard.
Welcome to Australia.
Bruh.
This is daily occurrence.
I'm blowing that away. See ya, Spidey. My Spidey sense is too. Oh Jesus! All right, where is the? What is that edit? That is fucked. Oh Jesus!
Oh, I thought it was pretty funny.
That was gold. It's so fucked up.
It really is fucked up, but it's still so funny.
Well, I found another topic that I wrote down. This changes the mood a bit. It's about a celebrity death that I'm interested in.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of George Reeves, who played the original Superman?
No, sorry.
He's this guy who played Superman in the 1950s TV series, like old TV series about Superman.
Oh yeah.
And his death was like one of the strangest deaths of all time. Like it's one of those celebrity deaths where you're just like, what the fuck happened there?
Yeah.
Why is it funny? You're looking at something else. Oh, for fuck's sakes!
No, dude. I'm sorry. This one's just really funny.
Oh no!
No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, no, keep going.
It was really interesting to me. Like this guy was murdered in such a strange way, and I don't know if his death was murder or suicide. This is probably bad of me to go to go to this topic while you're sending me this shit. So, what the fuck is this?
It's Dr. Phil handing you a copy of Smash throughout the years.
Oh my god. Fucking hell. Why is it so funny?
No.
What is this?
Jimmy Neutron croissant posting.
You've seen the meme I send you, Meet the Planets, right?
Yeah. Hold on.
Meet the Planets is my favorite. You're gonna wake your parents up, bro.
I have to send this to you right now.
Oh no. I'm gonna cut that part out when I talk about George Reeves' death because it's so fucking bad.
I'm sorry.
Kenneth Lois Kien. What the fuck? That makes no sense. What is this? It's a mixture
A
of
Yankee with no brim.
It's a mixture of Marge, Krusty the Clown, and Homer.
Yeah.
The Oh my god. Alright. That meme sucks. This podcast is fucking botched. What happened?
Sorry.
This is the most scuffed podcast now.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's alright. You don't have to apologise for ruining everything. Oh, by the way, did you write down any topics yourself?
Did I write down any topics?
Yeah.
I think I did. Let me just find them. Oh yeah. Video games.
Oh, very broad.
Have you ever just found? Do you know how like some games are really precise, but then there are other games that like demand precision on a whole new level, and it's like you've really got to wonder what the fuck they were thinking, making it so damn difficult to like get anything done. Yeah, it's so fucking like I'm playing this other game, right? And it's regularly a dungeon crawling RPG where you rock around and fight shit and get stronger and whatever.
Yeah.
But there's a special dungeon in the game, right? That it's so annoying, terrible, because it's made as a crossover with another game. Spelunker, right? The game's called Spelunker.
Spelunker.
Yeah, no, I don't understand why, because the game that I'm playing was remade in 2018, but Spelunker is fucking 40 years old.
Spelunker's 40 years old?
Yeah, the original Spelunker game came out in, 1983.
I've never heard of it.
But it's so... This dungeon is awful because it's not a regular dungeon. It's a platforming dungeon. So
it's...
the character that you get in like the overworld where you're not like battling, where you're walking around, has the ability to jump. So you're meant to be able to jump up small platforms and stuff. But this dungeon has like gaps that you're meant to jump across. So you're meant to platform in a non-platforming game, and it's just so awful. It's so bad. Oh,
so the game sucks. It's not even good.
No, the game is good. I enjoy the game, but this one particular dungeon is absolutely the worst decision I think they could have made in this game, because it is so awful that it boggles the mind, right? There's no way this should have been a thing, because it doesn't fit. It's not fun. Like, I don't know, they must not have play tested it, because it's just not fun. It's so not fun, because you walk around and everything's a one-hit kill. But everything is like, haha, let's put death pits here, or let's make, the bats drop shit. They literally like poo on you and that kills you.
What?
And if you game over, it takes you back to the title screen as if you died in a real dungeon. So it's like, what, is this a real dungeon or is this a crossover? And not only that, but they've hidden like the best item behind it, so you have to get to the end. But getting to the end is completely demands a level of precision that is like, fuck, dude, it's so bad. It's just awful.
So the game's fun to play, but parts that are really fucking irritating.
It's like, you play N+, right? You know how you get to parts where it's just like, how the fuck am I meant to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been feeling for the last day, trying to beat this one dungeon to get the good item.
But that's
because I need it.
I just like take
so
the break.
Awful.
When there's a game that's
I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done that, but it's like, fuck. I really want to play this game because I enjoy the game, but what the fuck am I meant to do? This thing is awful.
Yeah. Nah, fair enough. Sorry.
Found it. Goddamn. That really fucking. This is not good.
What is this?
They really did it. They really did a fucking crossover. And oh no, it's just so bad. They did a crossover, and it really is a crossover because it comes out. It's actually not just in my game; it's in the other game. So there's parts of the game that I'm playing in this other game. It's like, what the fuck? Spelunker World.
Spelunker World?
So awful. The game is called Spelunker World. Not the one I'm playing, the one that it's crossed over with.
Oh, okay. So, wait, is the Spelunker World the 1983 one or the remake? Or
No, it's the remake, the new version.
Oh,
This one actually looks like semi-decent, but that's only because they've not forced the mechanics into a completely different game. Oh my god. Fuck, no, you gotta be kidding me, dude.
Sometimes with these old games, like I know a lot of old games, but when I hear one that I had never heard of, it's like I'm stuck in that Berenstein and Berenstain like timeline split.
Yeah, it's just not on, dude. I don't get it.
You know of the Berenstain timeline split, don't you?
Not really.
Oh.
Vaguely.
You know the book Berenstain Bears? You'll know it when I show you it. You'll definitely know it. It's like bears going for a picnic.
Oh yeah.
It's the bears that go for the picnic, and it's a book that I used to read all the time when I was younger. And everyone like thinks it's the Berenstain Bears.
Yeah.
But they're actually the Berenstain Bears. And everyone thinks there's like some kind of timeline rip that made them the Berenstain Bears when they were younger. It was actually the Berenstain Bears. I'll send you a picture of what it looks like, and or you can look it up. I'll send it. Wait. Anyway, it's like this massive.
Yeah. Okay. Berenstain or Berenstein.
Berenstain. That's Berenstain. I think it is.
Yeah, that's weird.
You'll know these books when I send it. You will know this surely.
I'll probably recognize them. Yeah.
If you haven't, you didn't have a childhood if you don't recognize these. That's so rude, Micah Berenstain. Wait, what the fuck? The Berenstain. Wait, the writer was. Oh, okay. So it definitely is Berenstain. Maybe just somewhere they titled it Berenstain. I remember it being Berenstain Bears. Alright, here we go. This is for context. Sent you a picture of what they look like. The Berenstain Bears. Those Beren-fucking-Stain Bears. This is the struggle, man. This is the struggle of doing a podcast over.
That's so rude. Berenstain. Yeah, Berenstain.
You remember these?
Yes, I do. I do know which one you're talking about now. I know that.
Do you remember them being called Berenstain at all?
No, but then again, I didn't really pay much to it.
Yeah, no, fair. I reckon I was read the Bike Lesson when I was very young, and the Bears Picnic.
Oh yeah.
The picnic one I know very, very well. Like if I looked at this book again, I'd be like, holy fuck. Bring back so many memories. Fuck. Where is this? Oh, they've actually got a... Oh, shit. That's going to give me a massive nostalgic vibes when I look at that later. Oh. God damn. When I was little. Oh, shit. What else did you have, Miles? Written down in topics. Video games mignon. Fuck.
Video games mignon. I'm not sure that's all I've been really doing for the last bit. Playing this game and trying to beat the dungeon.
And trying to beat Mignon.
Trying to beat this fucking dungeon.
Fair enough.
I'm pretty sure like folks that like actually know what I'm talking about will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because if they know, like, if you know what game I'm playing. If you know like what I'm talking about with the Spelunker World crossover, you know what game I'm playing right now.
Do you think Warzone's any good?
Warzone.
Yeah.
I've never played it. I couldn't tell you. Sorry.
Oh, my mates play it all the time at the moment. They're trying to get me to play it with them.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not much of a
Why
video
not?
gamer, Amonion.
Damn.
I miss out.
Yeah, we can't be friends.
Oh. Oh no, well that's a good way to end the podcast. Oh, goodbye. No, I'll probably wrap up the podcast soon, but we'll keep talking for a bit.
Yeah.
And then I'll add like an extra somewhere. Because the podcast I'm just gonna
How long
see.
are we at?
We're at 56 minutes. Almost 57.
Oh damn.
So we've been going for a fair while.
Well, yeah, we've been at this for a bit.
But Adam and I actually, we will end the podcast with something that I did want Adam to watch. I forgot about this. I did add this in my notes. Adam, you the pain is not over yet. You are...
Do I have to watch Time Warrior?
No. No, not Time Warrior.
Refuse if you make me watch Time Warrior. Like, we gotta watch it together. Get the reactions.
I'm not editing that shit. It'll be an unedited reaction of Time Warrior.
Yeah, dude. I don't care. We just have to watch it together.
Yes. I'm gonna
I
send it.
need you to see it. I need you to see how bad it is.
I'll probably turn it off. It'll just be that shit. I'll just be like, fuck this. I cannot watch this garbage.
Yeah, it probably will actually. Like, not gonna lie.
As soon as you can get to my place, oh my god, my phone just froze up badly. Oh, there we go. It was sent to you. It worked. All right, good.
Meet the Spartans. Is this a new video or something?
This is the trailer of Meet the Spartans.
This kid's definitely on crack right now.
Is that like Meet the fucking Robinsons or something?
It's a
Please, game
Crack kids at it again. Go.
you gotta tell me when you press play to it so I can sync up the audio.
Fuck. Okay.
What just happened?
Nothing. I just gave that dungeon another attempt real quick, and I fucked it.
You gotta tell me. Let me know the exact moment you press
Hold
play
on,
so I can
3.
sync up audio.
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
The year's biggest movies are going over the edge.
Stop
Oh,
kicking
no.
people into the pit of death, really.
I should have pressed
This
play.
year,
Happy feet.
I didn't press play myself.
the bigger the hit,
This is awful.
the harder they fall.
Bow to me or you will die. Deal or no deal.
What about Sparta? From the guys who saw 300.
We about to stomp the yard.
Oh, this sucks.
Next big
This is so bad.
What is this? Oh.
There's even a
Oh.
Transformers joke. What the fuck?
Why is there a YouTube reference
What the fuck?
to a viral video that references? It was like 2007.
This is awful. That's awful. What the fuck? Someone actually made that?
We need to watch Freddy Got Fingered.
No.
The scene from Troll 2. This is a good one.
Scene from Troll 2. I'm gonna.
It only
Die right
goes for
now.
about 40 seconds.
Can I. Hold up real quick. Get him.
Oh fuck, don't want to.
I'm not watching anything from Troll 2, dude.
It's just a
That
40
makes me
second
wanna-
clip. It's 40 seconds.
Oh, no! I don't actually have it. Hold on.
I sent it to you. There you go.
Oh, no,
There you go.
it's garbage day.
Garbage day.
Oh my god.
Oh, no. And then they're gonna eat me. And then they're gonna eat me. Fucking hell. Isn't it a classic? It's just so shit. Oh my god, I want to die.
They're eating her,
Pure garbage.
and then they're going to eat me.
Oh my god. Fuck,
Oh
surely.
my god.
And then there's the no nose edition. That's 10 seconds long. And I think that's all I have for you tonight. And then next podcast will have the worst of the worst trailers, I reckon. I gotta find something better than Meet the Spartans. Oh shit. Well, everyone, thank you very much.
No nose edition.
Well, which is the no nose edition. Thank you very much for watching this episode of the Roast Podcast. My name is Sam's Movies, Samuel Neemness. What the fuck? I will be back. What did I just say? Keep fucking updated with the Sam's Movies and the Six Factions channel. Adam, what have you got coming for the Six Factions channel? I found the fuck. Oh no, not more memes. Adam, are you there? Alright. I found the final member of BTS. Oh my god, fucking hell. Alright guys, this is Adam. Say goodbye to the people.
Get lost.
Alright, there you go. That's...
I'm kidding. I love you.
Oh, okay. It went from evil to,
Not you.
to weird.
What's it called? The
Fans?
viewers.
The people watching?
Yes.
Oh my
everyone who's
God.
watching.
Fucking hell. This has been the most scuffed podcast ever. Thank you guys so much for watching D's and Nuts. We'll be back eventually. Yay! Alright, that's the end of the podcast. This is the after podcast bit.
Yeah, after podcast bit.
This is the short after podcast bit where dead. Where I look at the
After
spider.
he died. He actually just died.
I'm gonna get you to watch Castaway soon, Adam, so we can talk about this movie.
You gotta watch, what's it called?
Treasure Penis.
Time Warrior. Time Warrior.
What about Treasure Penis?
No, dude, you actually need to watch Time Warrior. It's so bad.
Alright, I'm watching it right
awful.
now.
No, don't watch it right now. We gotta watch it together, bro, so that we can get the awfulness.
Time Warrior 2012 full movie, 20,000 views. How many likes? 81 likes, 26 dislikes. Does that mean it's not watchable? 26 dislikes, like the picture quality. Oh, okay. It's the full movie and it works. So we'll be able to easily hook this up to the projector. I could hook this up to the projector now if I wanted to. Alright, Adam, you need to get to this house as soon as they change the rules. Actually, no, whenever you can. And we're watching Time Warrior.
Whenever I can.
Nah, you probably won't be able to until they change the rules.
Yeah.
Shit.
Fuck. You're going to change the rules so we can fucking watch this shit.
We can watch Time Warrior. I want to get coronavirus. In fact, there's probably people like you and me. There is no chance that we get coronavirus.
I don't think so. I think we should be right, but just to be on the safe side, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
We gotta watch out.
I'm not leaving my house for anything. I've left my house once in the last month. That's fucking unprecedented for me. So, or I don't know. When my parents go away overseas, I'm usually not leaving my house that much anyway. But yeah, when they're fucking,
Yeah.
my mates are going everywhere all the time, so they're having to get used to being at home, which is a good mean.
Fair enough.
Oh fuck. But yeah, the shit where you can't even fucking drive at the moment. It's that fucking shit. Society has crumbled before our eyes.
We really have actually. Like, not even kidding. We actually kind of have just,
I reckon it's
gone to shit.
It's actually gone to fucking AIDS. I don't even know how that happened. It's just weird to think that, like, I was in a huge stadium of, like, people a couple months ago at the Australian Open, and then I went to Crown, like, straight after. And now, like, if you did that now, you'd fucking be coughing blood.
Yeah.
It'd just be the worst fucking idea. Do you reckon? I wonder if anyone in that stadium at the Australian Open had coronavirus when I went there.
I don't know. I wouldn't like to think about it, to be fair.
Nah, well, if you know you don't have corona, then I don't really mind thinking about it. It's corona time.
Fuck it. Corona time.
Fucking. All those corona memes. What am I saying? How do you turn these lights on? Ooh! Ooh, that looks cool.
Oh, yeah.
This is a very nice setup. I'm going to send this setup. And then I'm probably going to have to go. Sorry, Bowles.
Oh. Why?
It's getting late. 11:30. It's usually not that late for me, but I have special plans.
What the fuck? So, why?
I'm ditching you for Castaway. That's actually terrible.
Yeah.
Ditching my mate for time. Actually, no, sorry. I'm watching Time Warriors. That's why I can't talk.
Oh, I swear. You better not watch that without me.
Oh, fuck.
Or I will get very upsetty.
No, I couldn't watch that movie by myself. Bad movies. I can only watch bad movies with mates. I can't watch them by myself. That, like, makes me want to yeet when I watch them by myself. Like, it's just yeet myself off a cliff. They're just fucking terrible.
Yeah, you gotta have someone there experience the sheer terribleness with.
Exactly. Like, the last movie I watched by myself was, I think, Ace Ventura Jr.
Fuck. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
It's when Ace Ventura is like a 10-year-old and they made the remake. Like, it was like a second sequel to it.
Fuck.
It's so
Can't
shit.
just let shit die, you know?
They can't fucking let it die. And I reviewed it on my channel, I think, a few years ago. I definitely did. 4 years ago, actually, now. Fuck, that was a long time ago.
Damn, yeah, that is a while ago.
4 years ago I did that review. My channel's been up for so long to no avail of views or money, but you know. Oh, actually, good news. I actually made $19 from my channel recently.
Nice. Big money.
We're gonna spend it all on booze. Yeah.
Wow.
I probably will, actually.
Of all the things you could possibly spend it on.
As soon as I get like a check for like YouTube revenue for the month or for the like last few what am I saying? For 3 months of YouTube revenue, I'll probably just only spend that on a big fucking party when isolation ends.
Nice.
Or a flight to Queensland.
Why Queensland?
Because I want to go to Queensland. I want to go somewhere.
Why Queensland?
I like Queensland.
Of all the places you could go.
Don't you like Queensland?
No, I'm just asking why Queensland specifically. You could go to like Sydney or something, or Adelaide or whatever.
Adelaide?
No, I'm just... I mean, you're the one that said friggin...
Queensland because it's hot. Actually, yeah, that's a straight answer for me. Queensland because it's hot.
I can't believe that. Just because it's hot. Oh my god.
And I've been to Queensland. It's my favourite state in the country other than the one I live in. Actually, Queensland is the better state.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. There's nothing to do up in Queensland.
There's like fucking Great Barrier Reef. There's probably cliff jumping spots everywhere. There's always hot weather. Bruh.
Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, but there's also like fucking tropical cyclones and bloody monsoons
I'd love that
Or
weather.
droughts.
Droughts? No, there's no droughts. There's more like floods. But that's only happened like twice in the last 20 years in Queensland. I fucking love. I'm sorry, I just love Queensland. It's a great place. You wouldn't want to go to Queensland, would you?
No, it's too hard.
See, Adelaide, I wouldn't go if my gut, if I was like held at gunpoint. No, I'm just kidding. Adelaide's a place I'd only go for like business reasons. Like if there was like, if I was going there to meet Raka Raka or something like that, which is a YouTuber I watch. That's the only time I'd ever go to Adelaide. I wouldn't. It's just so boring. Adelaide is just. What is in Adelaide? Like, what is actually in
But
Adelaide?
what is there in Queensland?
More, way more, because I've been there. I know there's the theme parks. There's the Whit Sundays. Have you been to the Whit Sundays?
No, but I've been to the theme parks.
Oh, okay. So you have been to Queensland.
Yeah.
You didn't like it, did you?
No, not particularly. It wasn't the best place I've ever been to.
There you go. You like my... It reminds me of my mum. My mum hates Queensland. She just didn't like it. Like, the one time she went there, she didn't like it, so she decided she hated it. That is like...
That sounds about right, yes.
That's the place...
Sounds like something she'd do.
That's like the state I've been to for holidays the most, Queensland. And it's like the best memories of holidays for like the place I've been to more than any of the others.
Oh yeah.
It's just...
That makes sense.
I just love the weather. Like, the weather is just... Hot weather is just my favourite. Like, getting used to hot weather is so nice. It's not the nicest, like, going to bed at night when it's fucking boiling. That's not something I'm a big fan of. But during the day, it's just like, oh, perfect.
No. Hot weather is just not nice at all. Far too uncomfortable.
Oh, blah. When there's a beach right there and there's fucking... Oh, no. We just have different views on hot weather, apparently.
I suppose.
I mean, yeah, when I went to Phillip Island for schoolies, that was hot. But that was hot in Melbourne, because it's Phillip Island's close by. It was like 36 degrees and we went in icy cold water and it was like the perfect mix. Like you felt like, because the water was ice cold, maybe, I reckon you'd like this. It was like a surf beach. So the water was ice cold, but it was a 36-degree day. So it was like the balance, the balance was perfect.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know, I've never just really thought about it.
You never thought about like getting that perfect balance on a hot day?
A little bit, but I just like it cold.
Fair
Like
enough.
a lot colder than most.
Nah, the cold weather just... I like it to begin with. Like, I like days in a row where it's... when it's, like, kind of rainy. I like that sort of weather. But after, like, about 2 months of cold weather, I get, like, antsy and I'm just like, fuck this. But because it's, like, quarantine times right now and you wouldn't have wanted this to start at the beginning of summer. That would have fucking sucked.
No, not really. I wouldn't have wanted it at all, but you know.
Yeah, no, not at all. But if I had to choose, it'd start at the beginning of autumn, and it's starting at the beginning of summer.
Yeah.
I'd pick the beginning of autumn, just because fuck that. Fuck this freaking virus starting at the beginning of summer. There's
Yeah.
a bunch of iPhones here. I reckon when you come here next, you'll be interested. Have you seen this box of iPhones in this room?
I don't believe so.
You'll be very interested to see this. There's like 100 fucking iPhones in this room.
Damn.
Dead set. There's so many. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
That's fucking wacky.
I don't even know if they all work, but if some of them do, I'll be able to use them as cameras for the podcast.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Just so you have like different camera angles, you know? That'd be lit. I'll get the ones out. Actually, I should pick up all the ones that are decent. Let's see. Oh, they've all got cameras. Oh, fuck. They actually all look like they work. There's an iPhone 3 here. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I've got like four.
Yikes.
I've got 4 iPhone 3s here. A little fucking fat back iPhone 3. Oh, one that iPhone 3 that's in perfect condition. I swear these are all stolen. My brother just grabbed a box of iPhones, old iPhone 3s, and like all the models, and just dumped them here.
Wow.
So it looks like they're all fucking stolen. Oh my god, you could have so many camera angles. I could have like 10 camera angles.
Wow.
I'm just gonna set up. You know what I'm gonna do on my beers podcast that is eventually coming through. Fuck. This thing is fucked. You gotta come on my beers podcast, Adam, and have a cold one.
No, I'm not gonna be drinking it.
Oh.
You know this.
The rules are for
I'm sorry.
my beers podcast is starting after Corona, obviously, but the rules are you have to have some booze.
No. Well, then I'm not gonna come on. You're not gonna fucking cheat me into drinking.
So we'll have to film. You're saying we're gonna have to film the roast podcast where the beers are.
Oh well.
That's actually that's not too much of a problem because we just filmed the roast podcast in the same location as the beers podcast. Fuck. I'm actually, though, no joke, I'm starting up a separate podcast that probably won't have many episodes released because episodes will be kind of hard to film. But this podcast is basically me and other people getting completely smashed.
Okay. I mean, is that something folks want to watch?
I mean, Cold Ones is pretty successful right now, so yeah.
Yeah, but those guys made names for themselves beforehand.
Yeah, you know, I've made a name for myself.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Nah, look, I haven't actually. Almost 700,000 views total from my channel.
Damn.
And 500,000 of that is from the one video.
Yikes.
So there you go.
Is that no, what was it called? Lost media.
Nah, close. Actually, not close at all. The video is called "There's a Secret Way to Find Porn on YouTube."
Of course, it would be.
It got 500,000 views though, so these are nuts.
Yikes.
It got my channel subs, but because they're all horny fucking people, they're not actually following my new uploads. So they're all dead subs.
That's big sad.
It is a big rip. I'm hoping for the video to... Secret...
Yikes.
What is this shit? Secret porn stashes on YouTube. Yes, there are porn movies.
Yes, porn exists.
People saying this in the comments. Alright, Adam, I'm gonna have to head off. I'm sorry.
That's alright. I'm sorry.
No, I don't apologise.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, fuck. How do I stop this? Oh, no, just... Oh. Hello?
Hello.
He's still here. Fuck. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. As soon as you can get down here, as soon as the whatever it is, ban ends of, like, people moving around, going places, we're going to watch that shitty fucking movie.
Yes.
I'm keen.
We are.
I'm very keen. And some Forest Adventures.
I'm very keen as well. It's gonna be awful.
Are you keen for some Forest Adventures? Hello. More Forest Adventures. Remember last time?
Yeah, of course. How could I forget?
Oh no. And that is not a topic for any podcast ever. Alright, fuck.
Indeed.
I'm going to head off. Cheers for the
Yes.
chat and the podcast.
No, thank you.
And I will talk soon. Maybe we'll do a live stream potentially.
Yeah, why not?
That'd be decent.
Could
Like,
be good.
not a podcast episode, just a chill live stream, so we don't have to, you know, constantly appease the
Think of things
viewers.
to talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Alrighty, well, I will catch up with you soon.
Thanks, you too.
No worries,
It will
Balls.
be very good.
It shall.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
Oh, he disconnected first. Fuck.